Imagine you can scrape the websites, store the data on the Qdrant database, which is a vector database. It's a very smart way to store the data and also to be able to query the chatbot about different data. And what's amazing about this part is that even if the websites are changing their articles or modifying what their... Like imagine you have competition. Imagine that your competition is changing every couple of days. They are changing stuff on their website, right? And in this case, you're able to have multiple versions of their websites stored in your vector database. And in this case, you are able to query different data across the different, basically it's like a time machine if you want. Even to implement this, you just need to set up a webhook, and every couple of days you can run this script on the particular website that you want. You can have a very easy setup and very smart setup to query data about your competition. In our case, it's not competition. We are just scraping Paul Graham's website. I found very interesting this founder mode article. Filtering, removing the duplicates when we are this is made for a situation where we have multiple websites. But in this scenario that we have, we don't really need this too. We are extracting the text only so that it's much easier for data to be processed further. And in the Qdrant vector, this is the magic that happens. Basically for this, what I recommend is I have here the setup is to install it. I'm using Docker for it. There are so many tutorials with Qdrant how to set up and so on, so I'll not go with this setup. For the Ollama, what I'm recommending is this, but let's go further. Here we are storing the data. You need to set up your Qdrant API account, and also you need to put your collection here. Let's close this. And for embedding Ollama, I'm recommending the atomic embed, but you can try other models, like whatever works in your scenario. And when we are done with this part, let's execute the flow first. All right, very fast. And if you go further, we can see the AI agent. Here we can query questions. It's tied to Ollama chat model. What I do recommend, I suggest, is Llama 3.18b. It's very powerful. And what's amazing is that it's a small model, but it can do so many things. And also check that any model that you are using with this workflow, the model needs to support the tool. Otherwise, if the model is not supporting the tools, it will not work. Also, we have a simple memory, and also again the Qdrant vector, which is tied with the embedding, so it can access the data. It's like an API if you want. Let's go briefly through the Qdrant, which is the database. So this is the interface. Let's go on this. Here we have different chunks of data. Let's go further on the article on the founder mode. So this is the article, pretty long, right? So that's why I created this tool. Let's ask some question about founder idea. What are the main ideas from founder mode written by Paul Graham? And let's see what's the output. It should take just a few seconds. Perfect. We have the response. Let's make this bigger a bit. So the main ideas from the founder mode, there are two different ways to run a company, the founder mode and manager mode. And that the founder mode is not well understood, and they cannot keep running a large company in the same way they ran when it was small. Some founders may already be practicing founder mode, but their approaches might be seen as eccentric or worse by others. It's a pretty great summary, I can say. Instead of, if you don't have time to read this, it's much better to go about this reading the essence, basically the soul of the article. So this was it. If you liked, leave a comment, and see you next time.